This is the plaintiff, Deborah Twine. She says her cousin, the defendant, organized a group cruise, took her money, and then 2 days before the trip, canceled. She told her they had to reschedule it for another date, a date in which she is unavailable. Now her sneaky cousin won't give her back her money. She can't go on the new trip, and she wants her hard-earned $546 returned. This is the defendant, Deborah Darby. She says the travel agent she gave the money to messed up the dates of the trip, and she told everyone about it as soon as she found out, which was a week before the sailing date. The travel agent apologized for the mishap, and they're the ones who have the plaintiff's money, not her. So she thinks the plaintiff, her cousin, should sue them. She's accused of being a bad cruise director.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket. The plaintiff says her cousin, the defendant, organized the cruise, but it was changed to the last minute. The plaintiff couldn't go, and she didn't get her money back. But the defendant says it's the travel agent's fault. It's the case of the SSSOL.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Deborah Twine, you are suing your cousin, Deborah Ann Darby, for $546, the amount you say she owes you as a refund on a trip to Canada cruise. Tell me about it.
I love my cousin Deborah Ann Darby, but I'm here. She left me no other choice but
Nothing
to...
says I love you like a lawsuit.
I just want her to know that I love her.
Okay.
And, yes, Your Honor, it had something to do with a trip that she gave, that the trip was canceled at the last minute and I wasn't able to go.
Okay, tell me about the trip. What was the trip?
Okay, it was a trip to Canada. It was my first trip ever, like leaving out of the country. I was excited when she came to me, but every year she would give this trip and she would always ask, but at that time I wasn't able to go. This time I basically just started a job, but some kind of way they made a way where I was able to go. So I was very excited about this trip.
How long was the trip going to be for?
For 4 days.
Okay, and tell me about the trip.
It was a 4-day cruise to Canada.
Okay, leaving out of where?
Leaving out of New York.
All right, and how many times have you done this trip?
I've been doing cruises for the last 19 years. This is the first time that I use somebody different.
Okay, but tell me about what I've been doing cruises means. What do you mean?
Me and another girl as a group did cruises.
Because you put together trips. Explain it. What is it you do?
I go through a travel agency.
Right.
And we put together a cruise and they give me the payment and I get a payment to the travel agency. The travel agency give it to Carnival.
Okay, so you get together a group and, but what's in it for you?
This one, nothing.
No, but you do this because if you get 40 people to sign up or 20 people to sign up, your cruise is free, right?
Yes, supposed to be.
And that's how, and do they also pay you?
No.
No. So you will get your trip paid for.
Mm-hmm.
So you organize, you become the point person and you organize it, you decide where you want to make this year's, and then what? You do flyers and hand it out or emails, I guess now?
Yes.
Okay. And you and another person, is it the other person who's sitting next to you?
Yes.
Okay. And so if I receive your flyer or your email, what does it say? Do you have a sample?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let me see. Okay. 4-day magnificent cruise sailing out of New York, August 5th through August 9th aboard Carnival's Megaline, The Glory, or just Glory. Then it has the prices. And then highlighted, it says cancellation fee, $100. Okay. Now, let me ask you, what ends up happening? You're all excited, you're ready to go, and sometime just before you get some bad news.
Yes.
And what was that?
I'm going to say, Judge, basically, it had to be about 3 or 2 days before.
Just 3 or 2 days before your departure? So are you packed?
Sure is.
Okay, got your passport ready to finally leave the country, and what happens?
Right. I got a call by a family member, not by her, that the trip was canceled. I said, I don't believe it. So, make a long story short, it was true. But
how did you find out? Did you call her?
You know what? I think some kind of way. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. Yes, Your Honor.
Did you talk to her?
I finally called her. Yeah, because she didn't call me.
Right.
And when I called her, yes, she told me. But what did she tell you? She told me. She said to me, Your Honor, that the trip was canceled because the person made an error on the scheduling, and then she told the family member.
What person?
Whoever she said she did the trip with.
The travel agent?
Mm-hmm.
They made an error?
Okay. Sound like she said that an error was made.
They made an error on what?
I called Carnival a week before we were supposed to go on the cruise just to inquire, ask them a question about a passport. And they asked me what days we were supposed to go. I said August 5th through the 9th. They was like, no. I was like, what? Your trip is not until the 19th. I said, no, there is no way. I said, every piece of paper I gave the travel agency.
So this new travel agent you were using had everything you had, all the correspondence you have with them says August 5th, and then all of a sudden you find out it's directly from Carnival that there's a mistake?
Exactly.
And that it's the 19th.
And I was very upset that night. I couldn't believe it. And I called Deborah. I called everybody who was going on the cruise.
Well, first you tried to fix it.
Yeah, I tried to fix it.
So
I was
it
on
took
the
a few days
phone
of
with
trying to
Carnival
fix
for about
it, right?
an hour and a half.
Oh, just an hour and a half. All right.
Trying
and
to
then
fix it.
So a week beforehand, you call everybody?
I had no other choice. That's when I found out.
Okay.
Because he never said anything to me.
Well, did you call the travel agent and try to get them to fix it?
I tried to call him. I couldn't get him on the phone. So that's why I was talking directly to Carnival.
Right.
And they was like, I can't give you but so much information because he's the travel agency, you know.
So you finally get a hold of the travel agent. What does he say? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Really?
And they was like, mister, all the documents we faxed to you, you never got back with us. We gave you confirmation of everything. So I said, well, how could you mess up the dates?
Well, did they actually confirm the dates and say August 5th? Do you have something from them that says August 5th?
No.
Well, then what made you think it was August 5th?
Because that's the day that he booked for us. That's
That's my question to you is, do you have anything from him saying you're booked for August 5th?
No, only
just
what I had.
verbally on the phone? Okay.
Yes.
So go
I
on.
talked to him
That's
on the
irresponsible. Go ahead. Go on.
And Carnival saying, we sent him confirmation.
How many people were on this cruise?
It was 48 people.
My Lord. Mostly relatives or no?
Relatives, friends, family.
Oh my gosh. I wouldn't want to be you when I got to place all those phone calls.
And I was very upset.
I bet you were.
You know. And
Not as upset as they were, but upset nonetheless, because you cruise every year, but this was her first time out of the country.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him on the phone. He won't even answer the phone. Mm-hmm. So I got Carnival on the line. So Carnival calls him. Now he answers the phone. You know.
And then what happens?
And
What's
they're
he
saying all the information we sent to you, you never said anything any different about the dates.
Because the information you send to him does say August 5th, and you would expect him to say, whoa, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
It's August 19th, and he hadn't.
And every time Beverly and I met with him.
So what did he say? What did he,
we gave him
what does he
paper
say?
for August 5th through the 9th.
So what does he say then? I'll make good on the money. I'll return the money. What did he say?
He said that he would make good. He would refund everybody money after we came back from the cruise.
Well, the people who could go on the cruise.
Exactly.
So how many people of the 48 did you say?
It was 48. I think 5 couldn't go.
5 couldn't go. And unfortunately for you, you're one of the 5 that couldn't go.
That's right.
Where's her money?
So is the person who organizes the cruise recruiting people, is that person responsible if there's a problem?
No, it sounds like it would be the travel agent that's liable.
The travel agent, not the organizer. But the organizer is the one that says, oh, come on, the cruise is great. They're the ones that lure you in.
Yes, but she's still not responsible. It's still the responsible party is the travel agent.
Do people know that? I mean, would somebody know that it's the travel agent?
I think it's common sense.
It is common sense, you think. Fair enough, fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
Where is her money?
I've been calling him.
Hold your horses. Who picked that travel agent?
Bev and I, he worked with her.
Okay, all right. And who sent money to that travel agent?
Both of us.
Exactly. Come on up. Don't you sit there so comfy. Come on up. All right. And whose money did you send?
All of ours.
Including?
Hers.
Okay. Now, let me see the letter from the travel agent that they sent you about their goof. Where on here do you tell them what travel agency you're using?
I gave her his phone number.
No, I'm not talking
And she
about later when
talked to-
everything hits the fan. I'm talking about in the advertisement. Do you ever say, we're using such and such a travel? Is it in there?
No.
No. Okay. It's looking more and more like that's your decision. Hold on. Due to travel conditions, there has been a mistake in the dates. What is due to travel conditions? There have been. What does that mean?
We
Because he's too embarrassed to say it because I'm a blithering idiot?
Exactly.
Okay. The group was supposed to sail August 5th, but because of an emergency. Well, what is it? Travel conditions or an emergency? Had to be
was
rescheduled
a
for
lie.
August 19th. This emergency change are made for your benefit. I mean, does this have to do with a hurricane or something?
No,
No.
because I said to him, I said, you need to put a letter in place.
Yo, this isn't the letter you asked him to write.
No, it's not.
Okay,
But
let me
that's
tell
what he
you
gave
something.
me.
Somebody's got some chasing to do. Absolutely, somebody's got some chasing to do. Okay? You got some chasing against the cruise ship, maybe, I doubt it. You got some chasing against a travel agency. But I suggest you put your sneakers on, because the one person who is not going to be chasing is her. Okay? Because the one person she's dealing with is you. See, there's benefits and there's detriments to putting together this kind of a trip. The benefit is you get a free trip. The detriment is you are the point person. And if you do not have a disclosed agent that you're working, if you are not a disclosed agent of somebody, if it's not like you're saying, here's our plans, we're going through this travel agency, make your plans directly with them, you can give me the money, but I'll forward it to them. If you're not letting them know who you're using, if you are planning everything the way it is obvious that you are planning everything, guess who gets sued and guess who has to do the right thing and pony up the money? You. Then you can chase the travel agent you picked and made the mistake of picking. But the only person I know is not going to be chasing anybody is this nice lady who had her trip canceled and the rug pulled out from under her feet.
Thank you so
and it's
much.
a shame that she's your cousin and that this had to happen. $546, verdict for the
so
plaintiff.
much. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a blessed day today.
I always do.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Well, so the plaintiff is collected here in this verdict. Step on out here and turn around here. Tell me, how'd that go for you?
It went fine with me because we already know what we got to do with the travel agency. We already in pursuit of doing something with him because it's not fair to nobody. We even got ripped off. We didn't get nothing.
So, how's your relationship with your family?
It's still gonna be good. I love her. Yeah.
Does she love you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. She yelled yes for a minute. Okay, well, that's good. All right. So you're going to go after the travel agent?
Yes.
All right. You head right down there. It's a good idea. All right. So it's all good, right? There are no hard feelings here.
No hard feelings.
How do you feel
hard
coming out
feelings.
of the courtroom with the money in your pocket?
I'm excited. I appreciate it. I thank God today. Yes, I do.
You going to go on a cruise?
Well, for now, I wasn't able to, but yes, it did. Another one that comes, and yeah.
Where you going?
Well, wherever the Lord sends me.
Over to Harvey.
Okay, the key here is a disclosed agents. The fact is the defendant did not tell the plaintiff who the travel agent was, and therefore the defendant is on the hook. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.